everybody. I know it's kind of a random time to go live, but something just happened and I am still like, oh my gosh. So as most of you know, I'm thriving. If you didn't know that. I just started thinking about, so anyway, the reason why I look like this is because I just finished working out for the second time today. A little over a year ago is when I first heard about Thrive, and actually I think it was a year ago today, or a year ago yesterday, was when I set up my free account with Laura. So I remember this like so well. I was sitting right over there. Laura went live. I was part of another health and wellness company last year at this time. That's how I met Laura. And she went live because she had this big announcement. And I thought she was pregnant. So I was super excited. I was so wrong. But I was sitting over there and I watched her live, and just seeing how passionate she was and how excited she was, I automatically was like, oh my gosh, like I want to know more about this stuff. So I sent her a message and she set me up a free account, and I looked through it and I said to my husband, Brian, who was sitting right there, I said, there's no way vitamins can make you feel this good. Like that was my never-ending story. So I said to my husband, I was like, well, you know, we'll just watch for a little while. We'll see how long this lasts. So we did. We watched, and right before, so it's August now, end of August, I didn't reach out to her until December. So at this time last year, I was just getting ready to start my first semester at Warwick. I wasn't drinking like a stupid amount of coffee at this point. I was drinking like 16 to 20 as the semester went on. And towards the end of my, it was such a rough time in my life. So the night that we just, you know, at night, you know, you lay in bed and you like scroll through Facebook, and I would scroll through Facebook at night, and you know, Laura was shouting out customers and people, and I said, I'm like, Brian, I'm like, what the heck, like, is this, do you think this stuff could really work? Do you really think? And he's like, I don't know. He just kind of brushed it off. And that was in December. So I reached out to her because I was getting ready to go back to school in January. And, you know, all of like over Christmas break or winter break, I hadn't worked out. And, you know, it's not that I don't have stuff to work out with. I have, you know, like a Beachbody On Demand. I have tons of workout videos. I have an elliptical. I have weights. I have bands. You know, you name it. I have it all. I have all the things, and I never used them because I was too tired. So, you know, all winter break, I kept telling myself, oh yeah, I'll get back into it. Oh yeah, I'll get back into it. And I was just too exhausted. So that's when I reached out to Laura, and December 30th, that was my very first day. I was laying in bed and I rolled over and took the capsule, and I laid back down because I'm like, yeah, okay, like I'll see how good this stuff really is. And within 10 minutes, I felt so good, and I felt just like, I don't know, I just felt good. And I came downstairs and I made the lifestyle mix and drank it, and it was delicious. I really have a difficult time with like drink mixes and that kind of thing. I don't know, like the texture sometimes gets to me, and I absolutely love this. Super easy, delicious. And then, you know, you put on the patch, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear this stupid sticker all day long. But you know, it wasn't stupid. It's amazing. And then, I don't know about everybody else's house after Christmas, but my house looked like a small missile had been dropped here. Our dining room table at the time was completely covered in presents because neither one of our families know how to give Brian and I just like a few things. They give us all the things. So I went through this house like a mad woman in a good way, and I just felt focused while I was cleaning and putting stuff away and organizing. And for those of you who don't know me well, I like to do things with my husband. I like to be with somebody. I don't know if that was just from like living in Baltimore City. Like, I didn't like to be alone because I was nervous. But I went to Boscov's by myself for like the first time since we had lived in Salisbury. And that was something that was very out of character for me to do. But I felt good and I had the energy to do it and I was happy. And after I had like gone through the mall and like shopped a little bit, I got in my car and I had made up my mind the night before, if this stuff says what it really, if it really does what Laura says, then I'll buy it. So as I'm sitting in Boscov's parking lot, I text Laura and I was like, I'm ready. Like, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care. I don't care if I have to pick up another job. I don't care if I have to get rid of cable. And I left Boscov's and I did right there in the parking lot, bought my month, and then I went to Laura's house and I picked up a mini for Brian. So then I called him and I was like, hey, so that stuff that Laura, promotes or whatever. So I just bought that. And I just went and picked you up some, so you're welcome. And, just seeing how much our lot, like, I wish I would have said yes a year ago. Like, what would my life be like? Because it's already improved so much in the short amount of time that I have been doing Thrive. And, like, seeing Brian be so healthy and so happy, and seeing my mom, oh my goodness, my mom looks amazing. And just knowing where she was a year ago at this time, like if I would have said yes sooner, I could have. Gosh, I swore I wasn't gonna cry when I do this. Y'all who watch me regularly, you all know I always cry whenever I talk about like my Thrive experience. But when I tell people it's changed my life, I really mean that. And when I'm telling you about it, it's not because I'm trying to sell you on something. It's because I feel like I have found like the answer to so many things, and I want to help you. Like today, I went to Ulta. They have the Urban Decay Naked Palette on sale today. So guess what? I made a post about it because I want to tell my friends they can get a super good deal. So, yeah, there you have that. So that's like a little recap of my Thrive experience. But I was thinking today, as I just finished working out, a year ago, I might have done a workout in the afternoon, but I would have drug myself through it. And today, I came home and did another workout because I had the energy to, and I wanted to. And that's huge for me because I wanted to do it, Like a lot of times with like working out and stuff, like I know it's good for me. Again, a lot of you who don't know, prior to Thrive, I was 50 some pounds heavier than I currently am right now. My weight was a bit of a battle for me there for a while. I had to force myself to work out. I had to force myself to make good choices. And I wish I would have had Thrive back then because I would have been able to like be healthier quicker. So, just as I was finishing up my workout, I was thinking about all of this, and I'm like, well, whatever, I'll go live and chat. Oh, that's awesome, Mr. Anderson. I know it really does work. I try to tell people that, but they don't believe me. It's something you have to try for yourself. You You just have to try it, and you have to follow the directions and do it. Just take a chance and do it. So I am gonna go grab a form and some lunch. Thanks for listening to my, my little updated Thrive experience. I appreciate all of you. Feel free to share if you are watching this on replay. Comment below replay. If you don't see the little red button up here live and I don't say hi to you, I wasn't even looking at comments. So hello, now goodbye. You guys have a great day.